Hello my fellow ninjas and welcome back to the channel. So we're back with another video for the Sinking City. In our previous video we had just started doing some of the side quests and completed several of those. And there's still a few more left, so we'll probably continue doing those today. Hopefully, my goal is to complete the remaining side quests that we have here. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and get this party started. So, we have Bounty of the Sea. We got this one at the very end of the last video, so I guess we'll start with this one, and then we'll just work our way up. Since this one has a lot of stuff that's there, I'm thinking that's going to take a little bit longer than the rest of them, so... Let's start with historical heritage. Older than you think? The flood took something from all of us, but can we afford to take from our city? Countless historic sites have been damaged, some beyond repair. It is our duty to preserve what's left of them. This brochure will tell you about the oldest, proudest sites, including the Church of Redemption, the Church of St. Michael, the University of Oakmont, the Fish Market, Hospital of St. Mary. The city is an old one. Let us not forget that. Oakmont Historic Heritage Preservation Society. So to my guess, we're going to have to go to all these different places. We just did the Hospital of St. Mary, and we're probably going to have to go through and do the grids, walk through the grids for all these places, I guess. Okay, like we did earlier for the hospital. So with that being said, we know all of these places except for St. Michael's Church? I thought I saw St. Michael's. Yes. Alright, so let's go to this one next. I'll mark it on the map. Advent. Oh, this one. I wonder if this is St. Michael's Church. It says St. Michael's Road, so... Central Advent on St. Michael's Road between University and St. Botolph's. Okay, so it has to be right here. Let's go ahead and give it a look-see. I'm just trying to figure out, okay. We're actually right by the fast point. Nice. Apologies if my voice sounds a little bit weird. I've been sick for the past several days, so I have a lot of phlegm and my nose is stuffed. I hope you all are doing well. Staying safe and in good health. I think I just got it from, you know, the sudden change in the heat and then having my air conditioner on and so on and so forth. But either way, I'll get over it. Let's see if we can find this church. It should be at the end of this street and to the right. That's the Gentleman's Club. Moray Eel. We already did the Gentleman's Club. That was for the KKK. I do not see a church. This is St. Michael's. Am I missing something? This is Central Advent. It's between University and... Yeah. This is the only place. Because if we go any higher, then this becomes Innsmouthers Road. That can't be the church. But I don't see any markings of places where we can go in. Alright. I stand corrected. This is the church. Up there. However, can I even get up there? I guess we can. There has to be a way, right? Okay, we can through here. I pretty much thought that this would be the church because it's like the other one that we had, but I didn't think we could go up here because of it being right where that thing is from the ground, but okay. I stand corrected. Let's hit on in.
The door won't budge.
You've got to be kidding me. I marked it. Don't tell me.
The door won't budge.
No, I was going to say, don't tell me that we have to try to go somewhere and find it in the... No, that can't be right. There has to be another way in. Or maybe not. Well, we're here. We can't go in. Does that mean the grid that we're supposed to walk is somewhere out here? Maybe I gotta find something written like we did last time. Can I read this?
St. Michael's Church of the Burning Bush. Let the flame redeem your sins.
There we go. So we don't have to go inside, we just gotta do this. Let's do it. We got 3.
Burn the riches, and your sins will be burned with them. Feed the sacred fire.
Praise the holy fire. Praise the flaming K.
After death, flames will consume all. The sinners will burn, but the righteous will bathe in it like warm milk. Fire is the love of our K.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
My guess is it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. Everybody seems to be going up to the church.
Burn the riches, and your sins will be burned with them. Feed the sacred...
Praise the holy fire. Praise the flaming K.
After death, flames will consume all. The sinners will burn, but the righteous will bathe in it like warm milk. Fire is the love of our K.
These fire worshippers are zealous. I wonder what other rites they use to glorify their flaming deity.
Nice. So with that done, let's go back to our fast travel point. Which is below us. And then all the other places we already know, so we just gotta go to the other church, the fish market, and the university library, I think, or the university, one of the two. So let's go to the other church then, which is right here. And let's see if we can find a sign to read like we did earlier. Here we go.
Church of Redemption, founded in 1667. Cast away from your evil deeds and find redemption in our Lord.
Let's do it.
You cannot build here. It's cursed. Cursed. The skies smote the carpenters for their sins. You cannot build a church in this place.
Good. Let this place be our legacy. May the horror that befell the carpenters be forgotten, and hope take its place. Esse quam videri.
Well, we already know that this is a place for cults and Dagon, right? Uh-oh. So this doesn't look like it's inside the church. This is probably outside, huh?
Make it quick, Reverend, I implore you. I lost everything to this fire. My house, my family. No need to recite every single bloody name.
Let's get a handle on what actually happened here.
I would like to think it would be 1, 2, 3, but this is 1.
Make it quick, Reverend, I implore you. I lost everything to this fire. My house, my family. No need to recite every single bloody name.
2, 3.
You cannot build here. It's cursed. Cursed. The skies smote the carpenters for their sins. You cannot build a church in this place.
Good. Let this place be our legacy. May the horror that befell the carpenters be forgotten, and hope take its place. Esse quam videri.
The old Carpenter Manor stood here centuries ago, until a fire destroyed it and killed most of the family. The church was built over the ruin.
Nice. So what happened to the statues of Dagon? What? They're gone? It's changed. The inside of this church. Alright. Let's head over to the fish market.
Your vote is your choice. Choose wisely.
The fish market you see now was sponsored by the generous Blackwood family and maintained by the Honorable Marsh family from Innsmouth.
Here we go.
Being good Christians, we're giving the Innsmouth refugees a chance to earn their bread. So pack up and leave the fish market.
What are you doing? You can't just kill us all. That's our market.
Is that somebody walking in my thing again? There's actually people here. That never happens. What the heck?
The Blackwoods will continue to support the Innsmouthers, and we expect the Marsh family to keep their word too.
Time to figure this out.
Is it just 1, 2, 3?
Being good Christians, we're giving the Innsmouth refugees a
What are you doing? You can't just kill us all. That's our market.
The Blackwoods will continue to support the Innsmouthers, and we expect the Marsh family to keep their word too.
The Innsmouthers took over the fish market with the help of the Blackwoods, who cut a tidy deal with the Marshes.
Alright. Oh, okay. So these are just the random people that are here doing their thing. These aren't ghosts inside my head. Like that one time. We were someplace and then somebody just started walking in. Oh, right. So we only have one more place left to go to. Let me just check my notebook. Okay, we gotta go to Oakmont University. So this is my fault because probably you were supposed to do these earlier and then get these points added to your map. So then you wouldn't have to be in a situation like I was late when I was playing, like, where's all these places? Oh well. It is what it is.
Stuff in Oakmont. All on sale. Today only.
So that's not going to be my...
Buy a paper, mister. Stuff in Oakmont. All on sale.
Interesting. There's supposed to be a sign, so if that's not it, we have to find another one. Or else we won't be able to walk the grid. Maybe this one?
This commemorates all the brave researchers of Oakmont University who gave their lives in the cause of scientific knowledge.
Yep. Here we go. We got 3 again.
I can't do anything with this disease. You must stop the research and keep away from this rock. It's the best solution.
Mr. Throgmorton doesn't care how many lives will be lost. You must find out the origin of this monolith. Continue.
What?
Here, Mr. Throgmorton. It's the third monolith to appear since the flood. Luckily, the university is relatively untouched.
Time to figure this out.
Interesting. One, two, three?
Here, Mr. Throgmorton. It's the third monolith to appear since the...
Mr. Throgmorton doesn't care how many lives will be lost. You must find out the origin of this monolith. Continue.
I can't do anything with this disease. You must stop the research and keep away from this rock. It's the best solution.
Or maybe it's one...
Here, Mr. Throgmorton. It's the third monolith to appear since the flood.
Two.
I can't do anything with this disease.
3.
You must stop the research and keep away from this rock. It's...
Mr. Throgmorton doesn't care how many lives will be lost. You must find out the origin of this monolith. Continue.
Throgmorton was researching the monoliths that appeared after the flood came to Oakmont. He was determined. Even deaths didn't stop him.
Alright, that's it. Yep, it completed. Sweet. So let's do the bounties of the sea next. Find the pride. The Lodge. Oh, those shoot. Okay, these were that guy that at the very beginning he asked us to find his bolts. So one was the pride and the red queen. and the Skylark. We did the Pride already, so we just have to do the Red Queen and Skylark. Clues about the Red Queen. Vincent told me that the Red Queen crashed ashore in northern Coverside, north from intersection of Seaside Street and Providence Avenue, near the asylum. People whispered that the ship is cursed. Vincent tried to inspect it himself, but was frightened and didn't come close. Alright, let's add it to the list. Coverside. They said it's by the asylum, which is right here. So, north from the intersection of Seaside and Providence. This is Providence. North of the intersection. So right around here? This is the intersection in north. Would be somewhere in this area. Maybe this is it over here, this little bolt that looks like that over there. I'll just add it like that. And then our closest place would probably be Coverside East, okay. Let's head over there. I remember when we talked to him, he had mentioned at that time that there was also going to be monsters there, so you know what that means. We gotta go prepared. I mean, for the most part, I went through and I crafted all my items, so we're good as far as that goes. Hopefully we don't run into any of those big guys that we fought last time. Alrighty. But I just need to go around, so let me turn around. And just go around to the left. Okay, and then take the next left. Hopefully it won't be too bad, because they gave this to us at the very beginning of the game. So, my guess is they wouldn't expect us to be a one-man army yet. But I guess we're gonna find out. Can I climb over this? It's the Red Queen, so I was right about that. However, let's see if we can climb over. There we go. I was gonna say, I don't know how to get over here. Nice. Look at all these big dead whales over here. That's not good. Oh, shoot. And we got a big daddy. Are you... Not again. Don't screw with me. Not my button messing up again. Alright. Sorry. I had to run away. Let's try this again. We got the bomb. I think I can craft a few more of these if necessary. They're all coming back. Yup. Let's see if we can get them all grouped up. Shoot. That's 3. Does burning help? Oh shoot, I'm starting to go crazy. I need... Stop, come on! Okay, I'm gonna die. I need sanity meds. What is he doing? Alright, we can run again. Come on. I can't move! I'm dead. My left is killing me. Come on! Alright, I'm gonna craft another bomb. I don't think we're gonna be able to do it without bombing. Oh, shoot! I can't! That's not good at all. Alright. We're just gonna have to keep shooting. We got him. And he blew up all over the place. Is that everybody? I think so. Alright. I wasn't expecting to get such a warm welcome at the very beginning. Who's this person? Just walking on over here. I should have used you as bait or something. Red Queen ship log. The crew is planning a riot. They gather in groups, silent when I walk near. Will sleep with pistols in arm's reach. The cook told me about the things in the fog. Never heard such nonsense. Nightmares and superstitions mixed in with gibberish. Who are they trying to fool? Lock myself in my cabin. I promise to shoot every bastard who tries to enter, but they have just gathered on the bow and started to chant something. Have they all gone mad? Can't stay focused any longer. They've been singing for hours and hours without end. It only gets louder. And I'm starting to understand. Blood. Blood everywhere. They drown me in blood. That it? Oh, we actually don't have to go into the ship? Alright. We just need to get the log. Come on, y'all gotta give me whatever I need. That metal, yep, give it to me. I am hard up right now. Oh, cool. That was a lot easier than I had anticipated. Let's go ahead and see what we can craft now that we got that. I mean, I'm definitely gonna go for the bombs first. Well, let me hold off. Because I might need to go to a infested region or something later on. Alright, let's head back to the... Wait, actually, I need to go back to my casebook. We need to find out the other place for this one. So the Skylark cargo box was found in eastern Grimhaven. On Wharf, which is right here. Between Tower and Clam Bay. This is Wharf. Where's Clam Bay and Tower? This is Wharf. This is Tower. So it's going to be, like, right here. Alright? Somewhere around there should be a boat that we can do, and then we can take a fast travel right there to Grimhaven East. Perfect. Let's do that. Before heading over there, I may... Ooh, what's this? First aid kit. I guess we're gonna do a quick cash run, huh? Hopefully nothing bad comes out. Shoot. Alright. Stop dodging me. So I got a big guy. Oh, we got an invisible guy over there too. I need to move over to the revolver. Alright. Let's heal our life. Am I going insane? Come on, I'm trying to make get my sanity medicine. Just in case we need it. Was that it? Oh, there's a big guy down here. Come on, this stupid controller. That is like walk on its poop or something. Shoot, I'm running out of ammo. Alright. Man, I'm going crazy. That's it? Alright. Well, I guess we're leaving. I don't know if it was worth it or not. And it seems they just come back to life no matter what, over and over, so... Goodbye, see you later. Alright, let's head over to the other place. I'll probably craft everything and replenish everything before we get over there. Alright. Let's head over there to Grimhaven. And my guess is we'll probably have another big guy waiting for us, unfortunately. So there has to be a ship somewhere over in this area. What the heck? Such a warm welcome, huh? He must know that I'm coming to look for the details or something. I don't know. I guess so. This is the Skylark Shipyard. Okay. So where's the item I'm looking for? Is this an infested area? No. But
someone unloaded the Skylark's cargo. And maybe they took the log as well.
But it does look like that this is the place where we need to be, so... Cool. Nice, gunpowder. Is he shooting at me? Are you dangerous? I guess so. I thought he was running away. Alright, we're gonna have to hold our own. But I should be able to get by with the pistol, I think, so no worries. Just making sure that I'm not missing anything. If you guys just give me the ship logs... Oh. He decided to get strapped, huh? Am I going insane by killing these people? What are you doing here? You're not bad? Alright. We do need to hit our life. After I just healed it up already. Alright. Let's keep on looking. Here's a Skylark. I don't gotta swim up there, do I? Oh, here it is. Skylark ship log. Loaded the crates with machine details. Don't like the engineers. They look more like gangsters than sailors. The weather gets only worse. We are overloaded, and there is no way we can get to Oakmont before the tempest hits. Order the sailors to fasten all the cargo. Those rats opened fire on the crew. They've doomed us all. How are we supposed to survive this storm with wounded men? Kay, save us all. Alright. That's everything. Yeah, now you people want to come over here after I did all the dirty work. Alright. So we just need to give this back to this guy, and I think he's over here, so... we can just fast travel over the opposite side of Grimhaven. Alright. This guy right here.
Here's the ship log from the Red Queen. I'd suggest it's best not to read it.
That bad? Well, I only need the last page. Is it intact?
Yep, all the pages are there.
Great. Here's the reward I promised, Mr. Reed.
Here's the log from the Skylark. The men who unloaded it were not happy to see me.
Unloaded? You mean the cargo survived the storm?
There were crates, and armed men on guard. Looked like a local gang. I dealt with them, but it's not worth trying to claim your property.
But all that cargo, a small fortune. Perhaps you're right. It's better to be poor than dead.
A wise decision. Now that you have all the ship's logs at your disposal, perhaps you can explain the reason. Why did you collect them?
I suppose you've earned my trust. While drinking at the local tavern, I concocted a brilliant business plan.
Well, we all know that booze only produces great ideas. What's the plan?
I spent some bullets buying several lost ships from their owners. The dates in our treaties were slightly wrong. But who here could verify?
And now it sounds like you're wasting good beer money.
Wrong, friend. With these logs, I'll receive a handsome sum in insurance when I return to Boston. The companies will have no reason to refuse.
Not a bad insurance racket, Vince. A man like you could go far.
I always keep an eye out for opportunities. Meet me in Boston and the first round's on me. Good luck, friend.
See you later.
Nice. So with that said, now we should only have one side quest left. Oh my god, look at all of these letters from Oakmont. Am I supposed to, like, go to all these places? Who sent this? Who gave this to me? I forget. Ah, the hotel owner gave us this at the very beginning of the game. Crap. Alright. Let's do it. Let's start with this one. Western Culverside. Culverside, Coverside. Corner of Tanner and Old Church. Old Church. I don't see Tanner though. Tanner Street and Old Church Road, unless it go, oh, okay, it's way the heck up here. So somewhere around here. Alright. Let's give it a try. Coverside. I guess this is the closest place we can go. For this one, I don't think we have to fight anybody, right? We're just going to get these notes. And that should be it. So I should just be able to go up and then straight. Well, we got to take a slight left here. That's going to be the infested area, but I don't need to go there. Maybe I should later to get some items. Can I get in real quick and just grab something? Nice. I'm not going to try and clear it out though, so okay. Okay, the game is glitched and appeared this dude way the heck out here. What the heck? What did this area become, like, infested? The heck? That was stupid. On my part. Alright. So now that we're here, I don't know what it is we're supposed to be looking for. Yes, I know it's infested. I found several pages from the diary. He suffered from visions and marked the places where they happened. Like, does this mean that I have to do these infested places? Is it an infested place? I don't see like a door or anything that has an H on it. Or are we looking for a file on the ground or something? Nothing. No. I don't know. I don't think we have to go in here. That's infestation. But then, like... I don't see any other marks, though. Let's keep looking. Before I decide to go in again, there has to be some type of mark that lets us know where we're supposed to be going. Yeah, I know you guys over there fighting over something. Nothing. Are you serious? Another glitch? Maybe in here? No? Does that mean I really do have to go inside the infested area? This is the corner. Oh, wait. I doubt it's this area right here. But let's go inside and see. Somebody put a trap down already. Shoot. Have we been here before? It looks familiar. But I don't think this is it. We just found a random house we could just go into. I'll take items though, because I definitely need those. All right. I don't think this is it though, because there wasn't like anything to let us know. Like normally you have something that comes up and says, this is the house or this is the place. We didn't have anything like that show up for us, so... Anybody home? Well, at least we're getting items. That's always good. But no, this isn't it. Crap. He's obviously dead. And I'm hearing noises, but there's nothing here. Alright, well that's it. Below me? We don't gotta fight you, friend. Oh, but there is a weird mark here, so this has to be the place. I'll go with shoddy. So what did I miss? Lullaby crossword. Today I fell asleep on the street. I'm sure it's connected to my vision somehow because I felt the same nausea and headache as before the strike. It happened in Culverside, near the corner of Tanner Street and Old Church. I felt dizzy, and my mouth was full of bittersweet taste. I saw a woman with kind eyes giving me a drink and whispering something. Immediately after that, I fell asleep and spent nearly half the day lying in the dirt like a hobo. It's a miracle no one stole anything from me. Alright? But, I'm sure it's that dude that's dead up there, but, like... Is there anything else we're supposed to be doing? I got all the items there. I can't pick up that trap. I mean, I'll do a quick run through one more time. This is obviously the place, but I have no idea what specifically we're supposed to be doing in here. There's no evidence or anything like that. Alright. Nothing here. We can go up. And is this going to be the dead guy again? Unless I'm missing something else. Markings in the hallway? No. Oh, there's a girl over here too. I didn't see her. They're both dead. Is that it? Oh, here we go. A note. I looked at the desk earlier, but it wasn't there. Let's see. BG. The recipe was left to me by my grandmother, and when Lily was little, I used it quite often. A couple of drops in her milk, and she slept sweetly all night. My husband and I finally had some time for each other. Of course, that was long ago, and since then I haven't needed Grandma's sleeping elixir. But now everything's changed. It was 2 days ago that Bill barricaded the windows because he could not bear to see the corpses on the street. We're locked in, and we're out of food. The worst are the nights. Impossible to sleep because of the squeals of death and other terrible sounds. We should flee, but there is no place to go. I'm afraid as fate draws near that we'll end up like the bakers. I do not want this for my little Lily. While my husband barred the entrance, I made my grandmother's tea. Lily drank her dose and went to bed. And Bill's getting faint too. It's time for me to join them. Good night, Oakmont. So they drank it and died. Was that it? I guess so, because it's no longer highlighted. Cool. Innsmouther's notes. The local Innsmouthers scare me a lot. I've never seen a place with so many ill people. Their faces pursue me even in visions. Recently, I was in the northern part of Grimhaven Bay, walking down Whisper Street. I barely made it to Hubert Avenue when the visions came. I stood among many Innsmouthers, disguised as one of them, and listened. Their leader read the story of a captain participating in pagan rites, copulating with savage witches, and beasts, bringing sacrifices. I still remember his name, Obed. Grimhaven Bay, Whisper, and Hubert. So where's Hubert? This is Whisper. I don't see Hubert. It's right here. You've got to be freaking kidding me. It's right here at a infested... I'm just going to put it above it so that I don't have it over. But it's going to be right in an infested area. Right next to the Devil's Reef Hotel. All right. Let's do it. Before we go, I'll make sure to recraft everything and heal my life. Where is our quick... Okay, we gotta go down. So I guess we're just gonna have to go to all these places and find the letters that are hidden in each place. However, this one has... There's lots of letters. This is like huge. Oh, right. So let's head on over to the hotel. I hope we don't have to actually go through the infested area. That would suck. All right. Over here and to the right. Can I just walk over there? Oh, shoot. Let's get in the boat. Let me in, let me in. Are they really gonna do this to me? Make me go in here? Do we see that little mark that we saw was like a circle mark? That we saw earlier in the other place? Nope. It said Hubert and Whisper, and this is it right here. Shoot. So if it's not here, we're going in. Maybe that house over there? Anybody else? Alrighty. I don't see that little... Oh, it is. Shoot, it's in here. There's the mark. All right. Of course. Gotcha. Oh, God. Well, they gave us a first aid in case we needed it. Just to be safe, let's go ahead and craft some more. And do I have enough gunpowder for bullets? I think so. Alright. Hopefully they gave us some more items throughout here. Maybe so that way we can get... Matter of fact, let me go back to these places where I didn't have before. Okay, there we go. So far, so good. Let's see if we can find what we need to find. Is it down or up? No more big guys, please. Uh-oh. The wall? Somebody was doing some type of ritual down here. Yep. Obed Marsh Diary. 21 March 1856. New South Wales. On the day we arrived near Ball's Pyramid, a giant rock around 2,000 feet high extended from the sea. The air is poisoned all around it, and you can barely see the tip of the monolith. The catch is good here, and brought us more gold. I had to give them 2 slave women we brought in Sumatra. Wretches were terrified when they saw them. Good riddance. We landed on Lord Howe Island, a few nautical miles away for fresh water and fruit. The Hetty dinghy was put at sea at 8:15 a.m. Last time we were here, in 1847, there were 3 settlers and their aboriginal wives. This time, only the women remained, and they were not the same. Tattooed, their eyes were red with blood, and dead animal carcasses were strewn around the camp. They slept on the floor besides the corpses. We drank and danced with them, and one played a strange musical flute with sounds we never heard before. One of them took me to her hut. While I was at it between her legs in the dark, Matthews came with a torch, and I could see that above me, the dead husband was hooked to the roof. The skin over his face dried like a 100-year-old apple. Bones and clothes he was. His mouth opened and distorted in an endless shout. I can still see his eyes, alive and rolling, looking at me. The witch was laughing hard while wiping her thighs. All her teeth filed to the point like a wolf or a shark. We fled this cursed place, leaving the witches behind. Alrighty. We got what we came for. However, I do want to check upstairs. Probably nothing of consequence up here, but you never know. Oh, that's ammo I can't carry anymore. I just crafted all that. Alright. That's it. One Big Daddy. Let's get out of here. We're good. Anything here? Nice gunpowder. Can I get this again? Metal scrap. At these places, they give you so much items. But I'm not going to keep looking. We did what we needed to do. Let's get out of here. All right. So, with that one being done, let's mark the next one. Terrible fetus. Uh-oh. After this vision, I shake in fear at the sound of a child's cry. It happened in Western Reed Heights on Washington Street. I passed Eben Street and was headed towards Oak Street, but saw it. The thing was spreading so fast I didn't even understand what it was. It jumped from the window, and the vision struck me immediately. I saw a man, a doctor, hiding in the room. He was writing something with a shaking hand, something like a last will. And then I saw the thing stalking him. A fetus on thin pointy legs, with a little face full of evil and hatred. It's shrieking. I can't forget it. Alright. Western Reed Heights? Washington Street? Washington Street? Between Avon Street and Oak Street. There's Oak. So somewhere around here. And how can we get here? We don't really have a close one, do we? I guess the closest is going to be the Reed Heights South. There has to be another one up here somewhere, but okay. Let's head to Reed Heights South. I wonder if there's one like right up here in this area. I'll check real quick since we're gonna go that way. Like, there has to be another fast travel point for this area. We're always coming to this one spot. Let's try taking a long route. I'll walk up here first, and then we'll head over there. I probably need to go through and just walk the entire city and make sure I can get all the fast travel points. It just takes so long to run around, though. I don't really see a symbol for fast travel showing up. Oh, whoops, I turned the wrong street. Actually, I wanted to check down here real quick, so let's do that. Go up 2 streets, turn right out in a second, and let's check here. The only reason why I think there's one over there is because we have an infested area. And it would be like a good spot for them to have one. Shoot, there it is. We might have to just run through the infested area for the time being. Oh my god. What am I doing? Another one? 2 of them? We're getting out of here. Screw this. And yep, just like I thought. There's one over here. Good to know. I guess what I'll do is I'll just take this little boat and go down this way. That way we don't gotta go through the infested area again. Screw that. 2 big guys? I would need like 6 bombs for that. We can just go down and then get off. Nice. And then, yep. I'll take the boat, Ray, just in case. This should be it. Yep. So all we need to do now is just find a place where we can enter. Nope. I don't see the mark. Come on. It has to be here.
stuff in Oakmont. All on sale. Today only.
Are you serious? This is Washington Street. This is Avon and Oak. It has to be right here somewhere. But none of these have the H sign on them, so that means we can't go in. Ah, here we go. The question is where's the other sign that...
Knock it off!
That weird circle sign. I mean, in all honesty, this is the only place we can go into, so it has to be there. Regardless of if it has the circle sign or not. Alright, let's go in. I'm gonna grab this right here. Let's do it. Hopefully not a Big Daddy. Is there a circle sign in here? No. I'll take that. Interesting. Nothing out here, though. So back in we go. I guess we gotta go upstairs. Wait, if that's upstairs, what's over here? Okay, we can't go in that door, so... I guess we can only go up. Alrighty. Just give me my letter and I'll be gone. No need to come see me. Are you serious? It's a third floor? What's over here? Ah, balcony. Alright. Interesting. Oh my god, I hope that's nothing. Hopefully that's just sound effects. Oh my goodness, what were they doing up here? Here we go. CW. My dearest comfort, if my scrawl is an illegible scribble, forgive me. The shock of what I have delivered from the poor young woman's womb has affected my nerves. Her guttural screams still ring in my ears, and her birth tragedy lurks near where I hide. Had my attendant not been attacked first, I would have certainly shared her fate. The wriggling abomination that erupted from the wife's belly leapt from her body and attached itself to the nurse's throat with a wet smacking sound. Pulled behind it, the taut umbilical cord tore out the placenta in an eruption of bright blood that soaked my gown. Stunned, I looked into the mother's bulging eyes as she convulsed and bit off her tongue between clenching, grinding teeth. Falling backward in horror, I crawled behind a medical cabinet in the operating theater. I can now hear the sloshing movement of the afterbirth sliding across the floor as the terrible infant silently approaches. I write this account on my surgical mask with the sturdy pen you gifted me last year near the Oakmont Commons. May it now serve faithfully as my only weapon against the deformed babe. Sincere thanks, Sebastian. Well, that's the mother. Did he live? I guess we'll never know. Alright, gunpowder. You can see the handprints. They went down there. Are they trying to tell me that I need to go down there? Personally, I would say no, but hey. Let's see. So a crawl down. This is the abomination, right? I crawled on the wall? We can't go in here. Oh. It crawled out. It's out in the world. Alright. Let's drive back over to the other fast point area. I guess we'll never find the baby. Did he kill it or did he not kill it? The pin ended up on the corpse of the mother, not the baby itself, so... Right, we just gotta go down further, okay? Alright. So for our next one, man, there's way too many of these. From behind. I can't help but turn around at any noise after what I saw yesterday. I walked down the Murdoch Avenue in Western Advent, and near Oak Street I was hit with an excruciating migraine. My nose started to bleed, and the visions came. I saw one man writing a letter, and another about to strike him from behind. Somehow I was both the spectator and the sitting man, but no matter how I cried out warnings or tried to move, it didn't work. It seems I lost consciousness when the killer hit the man's head, and it took me several hours to get back to the hotel after. Western Advent, Murdoch, and Oak. Gotta be it. And we can travel over here to Advent West. Nice. Let's do that. Alrighty. And that should just be right to the left, right? We just go up here and to the left? Okay. This should be Murdoch. And then the next street after this one should be where we need to be at. This is it. Let's see if we can find a place we can get into.
Lend your support to Milton Pierce. The mayor Oakmont deserves.
Murdoch and Oak. I don't think... Oh, it's this place right over here. Yep. There's the symbol. We have arrived. Obviously, we're gonna have fight. If they're giving me all this, that means we're gonna be attacked. I don't want to fall down. All right. Nothing on this floor. Let's check the basement. Nothing. You've got to be kidding me. I don't want to know what that was. Oh, shoot! Of course! Come the heck on! Are you gonna really do this? We didn't kill it. Come the heck on. Let's craft. I'm not playing with this guy anymore. Oh shoot, that screws me. Okay, we got them both. He blew up. Let's fix our sanity. Dang it all. I hate those things. I wonder if I'm supposed to be killing it with the machine gun. Either way, Bombageddon works too. With that guy out of the way, that should be it, right? Let's see. I mean, expect there to be like little small fries, but no more big daddies. Metal scrap. Where? Up here? All right. Here we go. RV. My dear Clara, it has been years since we last saw each other, and I still can't sleep without looking at the picture you sent me of your family. I wish I had something to show, but pictures of this place would only bring you nightmares. What was I thinking when I left our hometown? I fear that I might be losing my sanity. Do you remember Dumont, my neighbor that works at the docks? I mentioned him in the previous letters. He was always a good friend, but I don't know what happened. He started screaming in the middle of the night, chanting about lost cities and saying strange words. I was never a religious man, but I don't know how to explain his condition through science. I see strange things each time I look out the window, and I don't know if they are really there or if it's just my mind playing with the mist. Somehow, the mad words of my friend start to make more sense each time I look at those wild and incomprehensible shapes. I'll return home as soon as I have enough money to do so. I hope to survive all this. Your beloved brother, Victor. Obviously, he didn't make it. Alright, anything else? Where did this dude come from? What the heck? Well, if Victor was alive and that was Victor, he won't be returning home to see you anytime soon. Alright. We got what we need so we can leave. I was just checking to see if there's anything else, since that guy came and rushed us. Nope. Alright. Let's get out of here. Nice. Voices from the pipes. I'm afraid of the bathroom and kitchen sink. Each time I want to wash my hands, I tremble in fear. What if they talk to me? This began after a vision in Western Reed Heights, near the crossing of Avon, Ward, and Baker Streets. We were just over there. I saw a man naked and covered in blood, in a room without doors or windows. Surrounded by the dark holes of the pipes, he was cutting himself, piece by piece, feeding those copper mouths. They were whispering with voices, so sweet and promising, but full of hunger and hatred. How could he believe them? Could he even escape? And had they noticed me? So back to Western Reed Heights. This is Avon. Baker. Baker, Ward. That's Ward, Baker. Okay, so it's going to be right here. And thank God it's next to the fast travel point. Alright. So I just need to head back up and then we can go. Cool, let's do it. We're just going on to the next one and on to the next one. I'll probably go and grab some items, do a cash run, and heal everything up before we go over there. Just to make sure that I'm okay in case we have another Big Daddy. Alright, let's do it. And then just right to the right. That's so cool looking how that just light goes through the mist like that. Love it. Alright, it should be right here. There's the H. Does it have the other mark? I'm thinking that has to be it, but we don't see the circle mark. Oh, there it is. Alright. Is that what I think it is? A Big Daddy? It doesn't look like it's coming. Alright, what I'm gonna do... Let me get my sanity back. I mean, I just crafted these bombs. I just want to make sure my button is actually working. Oh, my God. Alright. Let's do it. I don't want to. I just need an open space. Yeah, they're giving me submachine gun ammo. I don't have it yet. I take it you're supposed to probably do all of this at the end of the game. Not now. It's okay. I got my handy dandy bombs. We can use those if necessary. Up we go. Yeah, he's coming. Come on. Show your ugly face. He needs to hurry up because I'm going insane waiting for him. I hope there's not more than one. Alright, let's go out. Because now I'm starting to see stuff and they come to life. Get away from me. He should have disappeared by now. What is he doing out in the city? The heck? That dude just walked. Oh no. That dude just walked out of that house over there, but it's not, that's not our house. Or is it? No, it's not ours. Alright. We're going up this time. Maybe we can get in quick enough where it doesn't have time to spawn. Nothing on the second floor, of course not. Why would there be? Freaking heck, where? Well, for the time being, let's read it. SM. Oh, Mr. Bigley, the pipes are calling. I think you will recall that I have expressed concern about the drains in my bathroom numerous times over the last month. Obvious rattles, clunks, and gurgles are of no concern to you, as you are yet to make a single visit, despite your assurances. But what about the voices, Mr. Bigley? Will they be enough to get your wrench in hand? Well, it's too late. No amount of tinkering or nut tightening can take back the offer they've made. How can I refuse? They say all I have to do is come down and join them. They've shown me a way. I don't like or understand it, but they say they've done it before many times. I just need a sharp knife. I will join them piece by piece, and when I'm all gone up here, I will be whole again down there. Whole and glorious. I am nervous, but they have assured me. That said, you assured me too. No, I have no choice. They have offered immortality, ecstasy, and secrets unbound. But best of all, Mr. Bigley, the pipes are silent down there. I have been assured. Oh, shoot, he's here. What are you doing in this room? Shoot. I should have come in there. I needed like a dodge button. Let's get out of here. Screw him. Alright. We ran away. I didn't have to come up, but... I can get my sanity up here. Great. I also do want to heal my life. Oh my gosh. Actually, let's go back to the bottoms in case we have to fight them. Alright. Let's get out. You better not be waiting for me. He probably is. Let's just run down. Screw him. That's payback, buddy. You're stuck. You're still not dead? Of course I'm going crazy. Stop. He's dead, right? Yep. He got stuck between the door. I just did it for the XP. Not that we need to kill him. Alright, let's get out of here. What's the next one? We still got 6 more? Static in ears. I was walking the Lombard Street in Eastern Reed Heights when it happened again. It's not just a vision, but a noise. Hissing radio static growing louder and louder. Voices from afar were lost in it, crying desperately. I tried not to show how bad it was. I was afraid to reveal it to the locals. The images came after I passed Bullock Street towards Heolog Street. The hissing flooded my mind, and I saw a man surrounded by radios, talking to them. He was dying. I felt it. And when it happened, the vision was gone. Again, we're in Reed Heights, but this time we gotta go to the east. Heolog. There's Heolog. Between Heolog and Bullock. Where's Bullock? This is Heolog. On Lumbert. This is Lumbert. And then on Lumbert, between Heolog, this is Heolog over here, and Bullock. So somewhere in between here. Alright, and the quickest way to get there, I clipped out beforehand. We don't really have a fast travel over here, do we? So, I guess the closest one we have right here is going to be this one. We're going to go to Old North Grove, okay. Let's do that. Only a few more left. This video might be a little bit longer than normal since we're trying to get all of these done. Alright, let's do it. So I just need to go down here, pretty much. Let's do it. We gotta go down about 3 streets before we reach the area. So it should be the next street. Uh-oh, wait a second. I see a fast travel point. Well, the icon for it, so that means there's one over here. Let's grab it real quick. To my left? Somewhere over here? Ah, there it is. Nice. It would have been helpful if we had it now. But either way, this should be where we need to be at. Yep, go to the left over here. And let's see if we can find a building with the symbol. Obviously, it's not in there. Here we go. Alright. Hopefully no big daddies. Didn't I say no big daddies? Who's coming? They're not gonna attack that dude that's just walking there? Let's go with the revolver. Alright. Since I'm losing my sanity, we're gonna have to use one of these. Alright. Is that it? There's my letter. We're done. DC. Something, the dates, but we don't know. The 19th? He must have lost himself. My name is... well, I'm not certain. It is lost in the static. I do not know anything. I have lost it all. My mind is little but static, interspersed with bits from the radio serial that was my life. No, not my life. My existence. I hear names. Margaret, Jonathan, Albert. I hear dates, places. June 7, 1912, at a church on a hill. It is these bits that I live for. It is the static that I will end my life for. Every day, for as long as I can remember, the static has gotten louder. I have sunk deeper as the voices grow quieter. They are being replaced. I am losing what little I have left. A voice, unintelligible, yet one I understand more clearly than any radio program in my head. I fear for what I will become when I can no longer hold on. I'm choosing to go before the static, or the voice within it, becomes me. Goodbye, Oakmont. I have sunk even further than you. Oh, God. Why am I even doing this? We're just gonna run Ryan. I don't gotta fight him. There is something down here, though. Can't carry anymore, of course. We got what we needed, so technically I could leave. There is upstairs. Might as well look and see. I'm not gonna stay, though, if I don't have to. I'm just seeing if there's any items. Yes, I used one of those. Alright. Oh, shoot. There's a third floor? You've got to be freaking kidding me. Cordite, okay. Anything over here? Nothing. If Big Daddy's coming, I have no place to run now. Where are you? Don't be waiting for me down here. Let's just run out the door. We made it. Peace. Alright. What's the next one? Call of the Ocean. Tonight, the air forced me to leave the hotel. The putrid smell of rotting seaweed and fish made it hard to breathe. I remember a huge apple tree and thought it may be nicer there. Moreover, I was afraid that the hotel owner would see my seizures. The visions occurred when I was a few blocks from the apple tree, walking E. Brown Street and Central Shells. I felt like I was drowning. I ran forward, and when I passed the street of St. Michael's Church, I felt the water surrounding me, pressing, calling. I needed all my will to fight the desire to go to the mare and sink into its depths. Shells, E. Brown, St. Michael's Road. Central, E. Brown. To the east of the corner of St. Michael's Road. E. Brown. East corner of St. Michael's. So it's going to be somewhere around here. I guess the quickest way is to go to Salvation Harbor North and then take a boat. So let's do that. And we can use that new point that we opened. Down and to the right. All right, let's do it. So, shells. And we'll take this one. All right, and then we just gotta go up and take the boat. So let's do that. And then go to the second street. To the right. Alright, so it has to be somewhere over here. Where's our H? Right here? What is that? Oh, that's a person. Does it have the mark? There we go. Alright, let's do it. Hopefully we can just go in and out. Shoot. They're giving me submachine gun rounds again. That can't be good. Not a Big Daddy, right? Freaking goodness. Come on, let me grab my weapon. Shoot. Every time. That's one. Shoot, I can't move. I can't see. That's two. All right, Big Daddy's gone. We did it. Thank God. I mean, every time they're just gonna throw the big guys at us, aren't they? But now we should be able to walk around in peace. Let me craft some more bombs. All right. We are maxed out on everything. Is that a first aid? Don't mind if I do. I love it how my thing works when I'm not in battles or being attacked or chased. And then when I'm getting chased or something, then it like flickers all the time. My L button. Alright. Nothing down here. But we did get the first aid, so that's good enough. Let's go on up. Nice. Just in case. Oh my God. What was going on here? You got a big octopus. This is a letter. KL, my cherished flock. K, I believe, has forsaken us, assuming, of course, any such being exists. Are we to die frightened? Are we to die mad? Death would be merciful indeed in the face of this second flood. There will be no rainbow to blossom over our corpses. The sea beckons to me in a way Scripture never has, as she has always done since beasts who would be men oozed from her briny womb. I will go to seek her soon, and draw her salt-laden baptismal breath into my lungs. May she forgive us for our hubris. Your shepherd, Reverend Zachariah James Baker. Alright. Let's get out of here. That was the last one that we needed for here. Alright, let's check our next one. Disgusting exaltation. No matter how different my visions may be, they are always so frightening. Today it was a man. He left a house in southern Old Grove on Warwick Street somewhere between Seaside and Hillside Streets. Our eyes met, and I immediately felt burning exultation, a wild torrent of emotions. I saw him among the monstrosities, touching them, embracing, kissing. The vision was so intense I bit in two and threw up all my breakfast. He walked past saying something like, "Cursed newcomers," and I prayed he wouldn't stop to help. Even now, when I close my eyes, I see the creatures around this man. Old Grove. Southern Old Grove. Warwick. Between Hillside and Seaside. So somewhere in between here. Alright, let's do it. Let me just figure out where I need to go. The closest one that we have, we gotta go back to the water and just go back down. Okay. We're almost there. Just after this one, 3 more left, I think. Alright, Old Grove. And we actually have a fast one that's really close to where we need to go, so perfect. So go left and up to the left. No markings. There's an H over here. Does it have the symbol? The symbol popped up. I guess better late than never. Well, they're giving us more machine gun ammo, so you know what that means. We're gonna have a Big Daddy coming. Again. Can I just get in and out? Please? Let's go down first. Hey, I shot that guy. Come on now. Another one? There's another basement? Shoot. Get out of here. I ain't got time for you. Oh. See through the wall? Of course. For the love... Hopefully that was a figment of my imagination. Oh, I used health. Shoot, not that one. I had all my life. That's a waste. Well, here we go, Big Daddy. 1. He played me! He took the other way. Can I make another one? Alright. Got him. Thank goodness. Get out of here. Let me get my sanity. He's dead. Thank you. So I guess we were supposed to hit down here. No, not. Why is my sanity going so fast? Come on now, he's dead. Alright, where's the letter? At this point, just give it to me so we can leave. Nothing? You can't be serious. Right, let's get out of here, because if I get too crazy, another big guy will show up. Let's just wait up here. So my guess is then it's not down here. I thought that was a piece of paper, but I guess not. Alright. So they were doing something down here that they weren't supposed to. I guess we gotta go upstairs. Any more items? No. Oh, yes. Nice. Cool. Why is there sounds up here? Okay, I'm just trying to get trying to look somewhere where I'm not gonna lose my sanity. Here we go. Better to do it this way than to use the item, because then I have to go and get the materials for it every time to craft it. There we go. However, there sounds like there's something up there. I can hear it breathing. A freaking Big Daddy again?! Die. I hit him with all of it. Is he immortal? Okay, we got him. And there's our letter. He got stuck in the door. Now the game is starting to troll, huh? 2 Big Daddies in one sitting? AP. It's extraordinary, incredible, fabulous. I was right. I told them we weren't alone. That the ocean was talking to me. And now that it's flooded in, the ocean brings them with him. All these buffoons who would laugh behind my back. They now fear these wonders. At the sight of these magnificent specimens, they run in all directions, screaming. They do not realize the incredible chance they have to admire them, to contemplate their splendor. I need to get closer to these creatures. Closer, always closer. I will finally be recognized for my talent. One of these creatures might even carry my name. I will be praised by all the universities. They can't ignore me now. They'll stop thinking I'm mad. Oh joy, what pleasure. Come see me. I await your arrival. I will take good care of you. Yeah, then they ate you, or killed you. Hopefully it was worth it, huh? To be honest though, when I was looking for another place that was over here, I've come to this place before, but I didn't include it in my previous videos. It was way back like in my first or second video. Third video, maybe. Where I kept coming into this house thinking this is where the place that I was supposed to go. And I just kept dying over and over and over again, and I just said, screw it. And then I eventually went over here, I think. Yeah, the Carpenter Man, or what I was looking for, or something like that. But either way, I figured we would have to come back to this house later and fight that big monster. Well, with that said, we should have how many left? Okay. Mirrors, mirrors. I'm afraid someone stalks me. It started when I visited Western Advent and had a vision at the intersection of Purity Road and Oak Street. I saw mirrors full of reflections and someone trapped, trying in vain to escape. His expression of fear and panic shook me deeply. After that, a very tall and skinny man started following me in the distance. What troubles me is that I see him in the reflections, but have never caught a straight view of this stalker. I'm sure the police will mock me if I come asking for protection. Seems it's time to buy a good, trustworthy gun and start to practice. Alright, so we need to go to Western Advent, Purity Road, and Oak Street. Here's Oak Street. Corner of Purity and Oak. So somewhere here in the water? Alright. And the closest place that I have is probably right here. Let's do it. Alright, so I should be closing these out because I keep forgetting where we need to go. What was next on our, what was the next one? Whoops. Mirrors, mirrors. Advent. Here it is. So behind me, and then we just take the boat. Yeah, we got way too many things showing on the map. And I should just have to go straight, right? Yep. And there should be a place somewhere on the water, probably. But I can't do my mind's eye while I'm on the boat, so I guess we're gonna try to find a place where we can dock? Is that an infestation? Oh heck no. My guess though, it might be over there. Oh, here we go. This is it. The mark just appeared when I docked. Alright, let's do it. Hopefully no big daddies. You know, I'm tired of always saying the same thing and being right. I said no big daddies. Alright, Big Daddy's dead. We got some of these invisible guys. Get out of here. Alrighty. Just waiting for my sanity to come back. Get out, leave now. And here's our letter. MG. The man in the mirror. He's gone. Ever since this infernal flood began, I kept seeing him in the mirror. The man who stole my reflection. He wore my skin like a suit, but there was nothing human beneath it. He knew I was on the other side, and was looking straight at me. I covered every mirror in my house, but in vain. I could still see him in the window panes, in every puddle, even in other people's eyes. The neighbors started to look at me strangely. I couldn't sleep. I saw his face in nightmares, and when I woke up I heard whispers coming from the looking glass. But now he's gone. I uncovered the mirror to smash it to pieces, and he's gone. There's nothing in the reflection at all, but I feel like I'm not alone. Alright. That one's done. Let's see, can I craft? Alright. We also need to heal our life, so let's do that. Okay, and then I'll check upstairs just to be sure. What the heck? I was wondering why everything was going crazy. Nice. We got our first aid kit back. Anything else? Well, we could have got it and then ran upstairs, ran away from Big Daddy, and jumped out the window. Alright, let's get out of here. So with that said, we got 2 more left to do. Lone child. The visions are testing me, playing with my mind. My old forgotten fears come to life. When I was small, I was afraid to stay alone. I thought my parents would leave and never come back. Today I went to the eastern streets of Culverside, and the visions came on the corner of St. Elmo Lane and Kingsport Street. I thought I was alone, forgotten in a locked room, hungry and frightened. It was so scary to stay inside, but everything was so much worse behind the door. Something scratched in the corridor, and there were terrifying screams from outside. I could not run, could not hide. I just waited for Mom to return. So back to Culverside. And then Eastern St. Elmo. Nice, we got a fast travel point next to it. And Kingsport. St. Elmo and Kingsport. Oh, this is St. Elmo. And this is Kingsport. So once again, on the water. Alright. So then what's the best way to get back? Let me turn around and go back the way that I came. Perfect. All right. So we need to go to Culverside. And let's use this one. This seems to be the closest one. Go over here to the left. And then to the right. And then we're gonna have to find something on the water again. Or maybe it's this place that's not on the water. Maybe I can get to it from here. Can't carry anymore, okay. It's right here, so... Don't tell me it's over there. Shoot. I mean, I could swim it, but I would probably lose life, so let's just go ahead and get in the boat. This is my only guess. Since there's a port here. However, we don't have the symbol. I'm just going to assume that this is it. Alright, there's our symbol. We're here. Alright. No big daddies. They didn't really give us any ammo. So we're just gonna look and get out. That's my hope. Let's go on up. The wall? Okay. Interesting. That's my letter. There's kids here that were playing around. Alright. Let's grab it and get out. FM. I do not know where Mommy and Daddy went. Mommy kissed me on the forehead and handed me Mr. Teddy and left so many days ago. I am all by myself, and Mr. Teddy and I are so cold and wet. If you have blankies, I would be so happy. If you are nice people, and you find this note, I live in a brown house with lots of flowers, but they are wet and sad now. My name is Timmy, and if you help me, we can be the very best friends. Just please, no more monsters. I am all red and sticky. So let me guess, somebody probably spit the goop on him, and he changed into a monster himself. Alright, I like this one. In and out. Finally, our last one. Forlorn Woman. The city, no matter how badly the flood damaged it, has an unnatural appeal. I can't stop myself from walking, even if it means being struck by further visions. I went to the eastern part of Salvation Harbor. Near the crossing of Fitz O'Callahan Street and Old Church Road, it came. The feeling of loneliness and fear was immense. I was a woman, locked in a room, infected and slowly rotting. My body turned into something. It itched badly, and my face. I had to hold the skin with both my hands to prevent it from growing until I suffocated. I ended up sitting on the road, crying until some innsmouther kicked me and ordered me away. Eastern Salvation Harbor, Callahan, and Old Church. Here's Old Church. Oh, Fitz O'Callahan. I do not see Fitz O'Callahan. There's Old Church. Further up? So somewhere around here? Alright, and our closest place we have is probably going to be Grimhaven Bay Central. And then we just have to walk up. Alright, let's do it. And now I'm stuck. Crap. Come on. I can't even move out. There we go. Oh, right. This is our last one. We get this, and this should be the end of all the side quests. And then we can go back to doing the main story and probably beat the game. Probably would have been a lot better, like I said earlier, to come back when I actually had the machine gun, huh? The machine gun helps with the big daddies. But whatever. We were able to get by with bombs, and that helped too, so... Just keep on going straight. That's a shark. And an octopus. And this must be it right here, right? We don't have the mark, but we... Oh, there it is. Takes a while for the mark to load in, I guess. Alright. Let's do it. Guess we can go down first. Oh, we can't carry anything. Every time before we travel, I usually do a cash run. Alright, so nothing down here. Let's head on upstairs. For the love. You've gotta be kidding me. Get out of my way. Alright, Big Daddy's gone. Let's handle our business. Come on, you should be dead. Where's the other one? Did it come back to life? Alright, let's clear my sanity. He did come back to life. And stay down. Alright, so with that done... I can't believe they put a Big Daddy in this small little house. I wasn't expecting that. But regardless, we did it. Let's get our note and get the heck out of here. That's our note. Anything else? I had to ask, didn't I? Nothing? Nope. So I didn't even have to kill that guy, I just wasted ammo. Whatever. EK. Hi, Dad. The back room's window was broken when I woke from my nap, so I'm gonna go look for Mom. She can't have gotten too far yet. I'm sure she'll listen to me when I find her. Sometimes, when I take her food to her, she looks at me weird, like she remembers me. Sometimes she even reaches out through the slot and tries to grab my hand. But I do what you said, and stand behind the white line, and push the tray with the stick. And then she cries. I really hope she'll get better soon. Don't worry, Dad. I'll find her and bring her home. Love you, Rachel. And that's it. Let's just check our casebook. All completed. Nice. So all that's left is for us to do the last... Not do the last, but do the next main story. Alright. Well, with that said, I think this will be a good spot to stop for this video. And then the next video we'll pick up where we left off. We'll just go back to the main story quest and see if we can find the item that we lost when Professor Doe was killed. But as always, if you liked the video, please feel free to like and subscribe to the channel, as it does help it out. Thank you so much for watching the video, and for those who watched the video from start to finish, I greatly appreciate it. I really am grateful for you all taking the time out of your busy schedules to spend time with me. And as always, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one.